Okay, and we're back. So for today, for this lecture, I will cover the review of the frequently used commands that you have as your assignment. I will caution you to make sure that you try all these commands yourself and only use this as a last measure. Okay, command 1. What is the command to pull from my CSU, repository, newest, etc., and so on? Okay, first of all, you need to make sure you're in your repository. Okay, most of the time you'll be logged in like this. And if you see, you're a step above your repository. So to get there, use your tab for autocomplete there. Boom, there you are. Okay, so I want to make sure that I got everything from my GitHub repository, because what happens is as this class goes up, you have to refresh your GitHub repository from my GitHub repository as I add assignments. So let's, without any further ado, git let's see if I've already got this saved. Yep, we do. Okay, it says, what are you on GitHub? Okay, and here we go. See if I get my password right. Cool, everything's up to date. All right, what do you do if Git forgets what your personal username and email are? What are the two commands you need to rerun if this happens? All right, I'm not going to actually do these because it actually resets these. So okay, for me this would be BG Picker. Okay, that's that resets your global or your username, and the same thing for your user email. If you Google git user.name and get user.email, it shows you both of those. Okay, user email would look like this. Okay, that's the idea for that. And so we are down to number 4. Actually, we're not down to number 3. You sit there and it's giving you problems with connecting. You say, does it know what my remote is, what my upstream is, what my GitHub repository is? Well, let's see. Yes, it does. And I actually had to go back. The reason I have 2 of those there is because one of those works and one of them doesn't work, and for the life of me I can't figure out which one, but so I got both of them, but it seems to know which one to go to. Okay, so and what happens if you have to reset that? You go git remote. Okay, your upstream and your origin are basically the same thing. Okay, and then you get a little typing practice here. This should be your username, not mine. Okay, this is what I'm doing for mine. This should be your username right here. Okay, everybody got that? Okay, good. Alright, let's clear the screen, clear our minds. Let's go to something a little bit easier. I want to make a new directory. Make a new folder. Directory is the old term, folder is the new term. Back in the old days, we called it directory because we didn't have the little picture of a folder to go by, because there was no picture, because everything was command line driven and text based. Alright, let's see what I got here. And let's say I want to make a new directory. I just go mkdir for make directory. And I've already got new directory there, so I'll just say new folder. And it does it. Okay, and I'll try this one out. CD. Okay, and I hit tab. It didn't do anything because there wasn't a unique. I have a new folder and a new directory and a new file, and it says, which one are you talking about? Okay, you see there's nothing in here. So I'm going to use gedit, which is basically the Ubuntu equivalent of Notepad. I'm going to say gedit, just say that this is my hello.sh I'm going to want to turn in. Okay, and you put your shebang up there and all that. I'm going to just put test here. Save. Okay, if I want to edit it, it's still the same file. Now if I want to run it, you just simply refer to the file. / means in this directory. Now this one of course is going to fuss at me. Now if it fusses something about not lacking permissions, you have to change the positions, the permissions, and the permissions we're down on question number 8. You do that this way, and start, and it auto tab completes it for me. Now what happens is I have just created this folder in this file, and if I don't do anything about it, it's not added to my local repository. So if I want to add the file, I go, and this will add the file to my repository. Now if I want to push it up to my central repository up on GitHub, okay, I'm saying this in this case. What would happen is you may be a part of a programming team. You might have 30 programmers. Each of you is working on your little piece of it. So, and say they told you that your assignment is to change a misspelling in the GUI. Well, there for your comment, you say change misspelling in the GUI, and it'd be nice if you told them which one that it was, because there may be more than one. Okay, and it's all happy. Okay, at this point in time, I've got it up on my GitHub. How does your professor, that would be me, see that? You go over to your GitHub, and you complete a pull request, and it's there in pull requests. And you open a pull. You have a new pull request. You just send a pull request to me. I go and I look at it, and I give you that 100, and we both move on. Okay, I hope this was a good review of the commands you use a lot in this course. On to the next video.